Good evening, viewers. We welcome you to today's news edition. First, let's take a quick look at the headlines. President Draupadi Murmu presents National Florence Nightingale Awards 2021 to nursing professionals. Supreme Court upholds 10% reservation for economically weaker section in admissions and job governments. Many villages close to Shillong City will benefit from Jal Jeevan Mission, informs PHE Minister. And Nongkrem Dance Festival celebrated with pomp and gaiety. The news in detail. President Draupadi Murmu today presented the National Florence Nightingale Awards for the year 2021 to the nursing professionals at Rashtrapati Bhavan. The awards are given to recognize the meritorious services rendered by nurses and nursing professionals to the society. It was instituted in 1973 by the Union Health and Family Welfare Ministry. A majority of a 5-judge bench of the Supreme Court today upheld the validity of the 103rd Amendment of the Constitution, which provides 10% reservation for economically weaker sections in admissions and government jobs. 3 judges upheld the act and 2 judges dissented. Justice S. Ravindra Bhatt passed a dissent order calling the law discriminatory and violative of basic structure. Chief Justice U. Lalit also concurred with the view of Justice S. Ravindra Bhatt. The 103rd Constitutional Amendment was cleared by Parliament in January 2019 and was instantly challenged in the Supreme Court. The case was first presented before 3 judges who referred it to a larger 5-judge bench in 2019. This September, the court held a marathon 6.5-day hearing of the case and reserved its verdict. St. Thomas Higher Secondary School, Mairang, today concluded its Golden Jubilee celebration. Speaking on the occasion as the chief guest, Conrad K. Sangma said, "Education is a core of the society and more importantly, the state is striving for the best in education sector in the country. This dream and vision can only come true if we are able to provide quality education to our children." He further added that there are many challenges that we face in the education sector. Hence, it will take time to rectify and to create the right environment, not just in our cities and towns, but in every district, subdivision block and all the corner and the rural area of the state.
And hence this day, while we celebrate the 50 years and the golden jubilee of this school, we must look back in the last 50 years and see how blessed we have been to be able to get an institute like this. I'm sure you have faced a large number of challenges. Great organizations, great institutes, great people are just not made just simply the easy way. Great institutes, great organizations and great people are made because they face tough situations.
PHE Minister Renitan Lingdot-Tongkhar informed that in the past, many villages near the city did not fall under the Greater Shillong Water Supply Scheme Phase 3 for drinking water, but this time these villages will receive drinking water through the Jal Jeevan Mission. He also informed that they have agreed to sanction some villages near the city like Maulai Mauyong, which did not fall under the Greater Shillong Water Supply Scheme Phase 3, will receive drinking water through JJM and the State Level Scheme Sanctioning Committee.
Bentah ki bom cover kini ke skim ru ngila la ban manage naka JJM mentah kum kamauyong hak bakam cover kini tinggi la yo untuk ke SLSSC last ke bakisong last la de clear ya kini ke skim ini proposal ya ke bagian dan mentah di punya kot lah buat ke ministry ya ke ba ni kerman ba very soon in yok ban clear ni ba khoi bat ban yok menteri no ini ki badang bompat yok bompat cover kan ka greater Shillong Water Supply Scheme Phase 3 in yok ban dela ka jise.
One of the most ancient and grandiose festivals of the Khasis, the annual Nongkrem dance, celebrated today at the premises of Ying Sart of Smith, the headquarter of Hima Kairim. Beautiful damsels in gold ornaments and valiant young men brandishing their swords was a feast to the eyes, and they danced in the annual festival Shat Nongkrem, showcasing the age-old religion, culture and heritage of the Khasis. Kapong Blang's aim, popularly known as Shat Nongkrem, is observed in the month of November. The purpose of Nongkrem dance is to seek blessing of goddess Kablai Sinshar for a huge agricultural yield and welfare of the people. The dance is performed by the young men and women of the Khasi tribe in their most traditional and exotic attires. The female dancer performed the Kashat Kinthe in the inner circle of the arena, while the men perform the Kashat Maste with swords in their right hand and a Simpia in their left hand, changing their pace to the beats of the drums and tangmuri. On the occasion, Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma handed over a cheque of 1 crore rupees to Dr. Balajit Singh's aim of Hima Kairim.
I would like to give my best wishes to all the citizens of our state. Our traditions and our culture is what our identity is, and it is what makes us unique. And hence, protecting, preserving and promoting our culture and our different festivals is something that we all should strive to do.
With an aim to preserve the existing medicinal plants and traditional healing as led by the ancestors to keep on practice, the Ribhoi Traditional Healer Association held a general meeting at Community Hall, Paham's Aim recently to discuss preservation of traditional healing and medicinal plants available in the forests under Ribhoi district. Jasper D. Manik, President of the association, informed that soon the association will start for the construction of MEGHALAYA Traditional Healing Clinic at Paham's Aim. This traditional healing clinic was sponsored by BRDC under Planning Department to the Government of Meghalaya at the estimated amount of 8 lakh rupees. Nongport legislator Meryl Bond's aim also extended his support to the association for the need to preserve traditional healing and medicinal plants. The Silver Jubilee celebration of Saitley Sport Social and Cultural Youth Organization was inaugurated on Saturday by the Shillong Lok Sabha MP Vincent H. Pala. During the inauguration, Pala also announced that he will contribute 5 lakh rupees for the improvement of Saitley Playground, and the cheque will be handed over soon after completing all important formalities. Various sport and games will be organized by the sport club, including cultural program as part of the Silver Jubilee celebration. The weather report. The maximum temperature was recorded at 23.1 degrees Celsius and the minimum temperature was 11.5 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity in the morning was 96%, while in the evening it was 60%. Rainfall was recorded at 1.6 millimeter. Forecast light rain is very likely to occur at isolated places. Our news bulletin is also available live on our YouTube channel, Instagram and Twitter. In addition to watching on television, viewers may visit the DD News Shillong YouTube channel to tune in into our daily bulletin. Before we wrap up, here are the headlines once again. President Draupadi Murmu presents National Florence Nightingale Awards 2021 to nursing professionals. Supreme Court upholds 10% reservation for economically weaker section in admissions and government jobs. Many villages close to Shillong City will benefit from Jal Jeevan Mission, informs PHE Minister. And Nongkrem Dance Festival celebrated with pomp and gaiety. Well, viewers, that is all we have for you from our newsroom this evening. We will be back tomorrow at the same time with new updates. Till then, it's good night.